Hello everybody. Today this is the first competition video that I make, so you can actually win this knife. Well, I thought, I've been making more than 130 videos meanwhile, several knife reviews which I hope to do in an interesting, informative and definitely not really tactical way. I made a few wine reviews, a number of book reviews of which I hope to do more, and recently a recipe, I also hope to do more of them, and a few other videos. For me, just you could say a little hobby which I hope is interesting enough, because I try at least to do them right. And you meanwhile, because I'm still surprised that I have more than 1,000 subscribers, people who apparently want to see and listen to my little hobby, and who have to endure my strange little accent since quite some time already. My accent, by the way, is heavier than most other people from Flanders. I really cannot help it. I was always pretty good when it came to English vocabulary and grammar, but my pronunciation already from my early teenage years was disastrous. So this is the knife you can win. I discussed this in my previous video clip. This is the wonderful Sanremo 763, a very nice little EDC knife. Compact, light and clever. It's really a no-nonsense utility, pretty high-tech. Not really gentlemanly, but it's not very aggressive either. I like that. So if you had not seen my previous video, a few highlights before we go to the heart of the competition. So this one, it comes in different colors actually, and this is the brown one which you can win. I kind of like the color, even if there is a small discoloration here and here. Actually, I think when they grind here in the lower level actually, that they filed away, or I don't know exactly how to do it, the upper crust of the FRN. I don't think it's G10, it's FRN. Maybe that's when it happened. A light knife, 2.5mm blade, a bit of clever jimping all over for a good hand holding, an axis lock, which is, as we all know, very reliable. It has a bit of metal inside the handle for extra strength. So really, I like this a lot. It's no nonsense, cut devilishly well. It's made of the decent mid-range Chinese HCR13 MOV steel, which the popular Tenacious uses as well. And it has this nifty extra feature actually. You see here the end of the blade. It fits indeed nicely in the stop-in. But it has another function as well. You can, this is one of the more special Belgian beers, which I urge you to try. You can actually open bottles here with the back of the blade. It's not as smooth as with the Swiss Army knife, that must be said, but it's good enough. It works, and at least you won't destroy the tip of your blade with it. The pin, you can mount it at the other side. It's always tip up. You can add the lanyard here. So this is really, this knife, I mean, it shows that Sanremo, while they are quite affordable and they are a popular outsourcing partner, they don't really have to take lessons from anybody. I mean, when you hold this, you cannot seriously say that this is inferior to a Western brand. So this is their design. Indeed, the axis lock is something that they had from Benchmade. That's why this is actually only officially for sale in the Chinese market. They could have made a kind of a variant lock of, in my opinion, and then sell it in the West, because it's a lovely knife. So, well, this knife, so if you had already seen my previous video, you know what it's about. So, you can win it. So that's my gift. And maybe I do other competitions later, we will see. Now, the competition, in fact, you will, if you want to participate, first of all, you have to be a subscriber. For now on, I can imagine perhaps that you visited my channel and you were not yet a subscriber, then it's okay that you subscribe. But it's possible that in my next, if I do such a competition again, my next competition that I say is for the people who are already subscribed. I mean, it's not, honestly, it's not for me to to drive up the number of my subscribers, because I don't have any personal gain, it's just a hobby, but it's for the people who actually follow my little hobby reviews and find them interesting, to give something back to them. That's why I do a preference for the subscribers. So to this video you can post a video reply that's maximum 2 minutes long. Now what will the video be about? Well, I'm very liberal in that, but in some creative way you will have to convince me that you are actually deserving to get this knife. That this knife should be for you. And how can you do that? Well, you can be very serious and explain why. But I can be impressed in various ways. You can also do something arty to impress me. You could, for example, play some music on the guitar, sing a song. You can cook up an impressive dish and edit a bit what you did and then show that. You can, do a little dance. You can dress up in an incredible way like Lady Gaga, preferably only if you're a lady. Things like that. So it is really to do something light-hearted, I would say, and fun, to get your creative juices going. So why should I give this knife to you? Well, your video, concise 2-minute video, which should be new by the way, not something you did a year ago or two, shows your creativity, and then the video that, well, the creative act, that I like most. And honestly, I'm very open to what it could be, that you do a bit of ballet, that you recite poetry from somebody else, poetry that you invented, some prose that you write. So you see, it's preferably something, one or other creative outing, but you can also do something very serious with knives or so. I'm very open. So, but since there are 1,200 or so subscribers, keep it to 2 minutes. I have no idea how many people will join, but we will see. You will have enough time, 3 weekends in essence. That's why I will stop actually accepting video responses on Monday the 24th of this month. It is possible that I'm not immediately capable of answering or right after with who the winner is. We will see about that later. But it will be probably within the week after I close off. It's also possible that between now and the end of the competition I make 1 or 2 other movies. So, but I've not forgotten about that. So the one who wins, well, we will be I will announce it, we will be in contact, and I will send this really lovely little EDC knife to him or her. I have one other request to make. If for some reason you want to get rid of it, I really think this is a pretty nice knife. So honestly, if you think you don't like it to start with, then, well, honestly, don't bother participating. Maybe I do another competition. I don't promise that, but then maybe it's something else. But also, if you win, and in some way you don't like it, which honestly would surprise me, or you outgrow it, well, I would like you not to sell it, but give it to somebody, make somebody happy with it. That is really my only request there for the winner, actually. Well, and otherwise, what else? Well, about nothing really. About the video, of course, it should be in line with the YouTube usage rules, so meaning please do not add copyright problem inducing video clips or so on. You know what I mean. Do something on your own. That's really what I wanted to say. What else could you make? You could make a very short video clip. You can show photography, whatever. There are various ways how you could win this knife. So yes, it's a bit vague, and it's not I don't ask to show your knife collection or so. I just hope to hear positive creativity, and that's it. And in the comment thread to this video, feel free to discuss all the video responses that you see, but please do it positive. I mean, there is, but I'm always surprised on YouTube that there are people who spend so much energy with negative vibes actually. I never do that actually. I'm always positive. If I don't have anything positive to say, then usually I don't think it's worth saying something. But so I mean, you can give criticism to the videos that will be posted, but keep it positive. So well, I think everything is clear. If not, if you post a question to this video as a comment, perhaps I can read it on time and answer. And otherwise, yeah, you have time between now and the 24th of January of 2011 to come up with something maximum 2 minutes long. Brevity is a sign of wit, as they say, to impress me and with your creativity and that's why, and to convince me that you should have this also, I think, pretty creative original EDC knife. So have fun with this, guys and ladies. Yeah, so any kind of topic, as I said. So and as I mentioned, I may, if there are really good entries, a number of them, well, I may find a runner-up prize. We will see about that. But this is really something where I hope that the participation will be as fun as the winning itself. So I wish you a lot of success, and as usual, also feel free to leave feedback about this idea of a competition. It's the first time I do this. I didn't really check the ins and outs of the other competitions that sometimes happen, but I wanted to do something fresh, something creative. Have a good day.